Your cats are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That one's always up making a ruckus past like 10 p.m. and this one's always fat.
He's trying his best.
Look, he can't even get up there when he clearly wants to because he's too fat.
He gets up there just fine.
I'm looking at this one.
Yeah, he gets up there just fine.
On the stool? Oh.
Well, he knows he's not allowed because there's stuff.
That doesn't stop him.
It should.
Oh.
Hello, dude.
Okay. Wow, he's just... Is he just like an attention hog today? Or like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. No. Yes. Yes. Cattle. Cattle.
He claimed you today.
What do you want? What do you want? Here. I'll back off so that you can... Yes. Use the mic as a scratcher.
Stop it.
That's right. Go.
Dude, quit.
Yeah.
Stop touching. Quiet. You need to stop, bro.
I mean, neither of us are doing anything to stop him.
It's true.
I'm kind of curious if he's gonna sit down, or like...
Come on. There you go.
This little bitch. Hello, everyone, and
Howdy.
welcome back to Grody Houndo.
Grody Hounds desu.
We're going to go and see our friend Lau.
Shut the fuck up.
Lou.
So I just realized something, right? This is supposed to be in the future.
Yeah.
Like kind of in the future-y type deal.
Yeah.
Where's all their cool lingo? Like shui.
Oh my god. I
want shui to be...
I want Willem to say swarbage.
Yeah. You have Lou go, man, this is so shui. And Lou's like, shui? Sounds like a load of swarbage.
Swarbage.
Oh.
What did Terry say during that one episode where they're like, they go to the stupid Batman opera and he's like, no, this is the most shui show on like the market, like.
Yeah. I mean, it's just nice whenever something cool is happening or he like sees something, he's like, oh, shui. It's like, it's just so good.
I think it's incredible. They just go for it with like the awful lingo in that show.
They also say like, I mean, they say things that people say now. They say like, oh man, it rips. Oh man, that thing rips. They say that in the show. That show is ahead of its time.
I want them to say lit.
Oh, maybe I do. I don't know.
It'd be really funny if someone was like, that's pretty mid, Terry.
Oh my god. You don't just call Terry mid. I mean, come on. It's Terry. Terry's not mid.
Terry's pretty mid.
You're awful.
He's not bad. He's just kind of mid. Look, he's no Bruce.
You just like that because he's like super boomer. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I don't know.
But I'm also a Tim fan.
Like a Bruce Tim?
No, like
or Tim Drake.
Tim Drake fan. Like,
it's funny in one of the comics, I think it was either during or after Rebirth. Tim took up the mantle of Batman instead of Terry.
Yeah.
So it was Tim wearing Terry's suit, which is weird.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Right?
I remember when Tim tried to be Batman during like the Battle for the Cowl like storyline, and he wore like the 60s outfit, so it had the rounded symbol and in the light blue look. And then like Jason was wearing like the edgy suit from like the 90s or something. He's like, no, I'll be Batman. And Tim's like, no, I'll be Batman. And Dick's sitting here like, I don't want to be Batman, but I'm going to be Batman by the end of this story.
Damn it. Man. So I noticed that in Batman Beyond, Terry's cowl, sometimes whoever's doing like his character animation for the episode, they make him real tall. They make his ears real big.
They're like larger than his head.
Like real big.
He will stab someone.
You could spear him and like stick him into the wall.
He's like almost Zeal levels of spike on his head. Like,
oh, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, facts.
Oh, I love everything about his design. It's so good.
I approached the reception desk, probably for the last time. Lou is sipping a cup of coffee, as always, glued to the reception's holographic screen.
Lou would definitely say shway.
Lou would.
Lou would say shway for real.
I clear my throat. Alex, how did it go? Let's just say we can hang out a lot more from now on, because my schedule's completely clear for the foreseeable future. Mm-hmm. They frown. I'm sorry, Alex. I tried to smooth things over as best I could. Don't know what I'm going to do now. I can help you look for a job posting later, if that helps. There's plenty of people in the city who might use a hand. Who could use a hand. We got there. I'll take just about anything. I'll take just about anything, even your desk job offer. That desperate. Very.
I just got fired, of course.
Facts. We'll see. How about I take you out on a night on the town? Just the two of us. Thanks, Lou. That sounds great. And we'll go see that musical. That sounds less great. Me when Darian talks about musicals.
What do you mean? You love musicals.
You're right. Animated musicals.
Real ones are good too.
There's a different vibe.
You love 1776. Don't even pretend.
Oh, but never to the left.
Musicals are good.
They're fun.
They're very enjoyable.
I do love the energy.
They have to do well. Like, something I've noticed about musicals the last few years is like it's hard for them to carry the same level of energy and interest into like the second half.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? Well, usually there's like less songs in the second half. And that there's less things like moving, because like musical writers typically use music as the way to like push the narratives and characters forward, and thus in the second half when you have less songs, it kind of drags.
I mean, like say Hades Town, like a musical pretty good all the way through. And I mean Hamilton, for like what it is, works for that reason that the music stays pretty driving all the way through. The only exhausting part about Hamilton is that it's long. It's long.
I thought for sure you were gonna say like the only exhausting part is that it's by Lin-Manuel.
So like I recently re-listened to it for just just because I hadn't listened to it for
recreational purposes.
Yeah, just because I hadn't for a while, and I mean, sure, there's a lot of Lin-Manuel-ness in it. Yeah, but there are select songs throughout that are definitely a departure from like his usual stuff, and I would say are very, very good songs.
Oh, sure,
like great.
Sure. Like, it's usually when I aggressively know it's a Lin-Manuel song, I'm like, oh, I don't know about this one.
like I would say like from Hamilton, Wait for It, and Dear Theodosia, and like Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story. Really, really, really solid songs that he did. Lots of good lines.
Yeah.
But it's usually just like he wants to be cool and rap.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, okay, Lin, we know.
Yeah.
Okay, Lin. Okay, Lin. Because he writes the ha. He does like the jab, like ha. He does that a lot in his stuff. I don't know.
Like
anyway.
Calliope Mori, this man is not.
Not quite. And, different strokes for different folks, if you will.
Facts. They laugh. And so do I. What about your kids?
Oh, they have kids?
Huh.
That's cool.
Do they have a partner? Is this lad single? I'll get my sister to watch them for the night. It shouldn't be a problem. I'll give you a call later. Just take it easy for now. I notice I've been getting sidetracked. Actually, there's something important I wanted to ask you. Lou's ears perk up. Cattle.
He's just jumping in the chair.
Okay. I did give away they're hungry for some juicy news. Look at these sparkles.
The gossip eyes.
Did you see a Rottweiler come by the reception earlier by chance? Fancy clothes, pretty buff, kind of handsome. Lou looks pensive and takes a sip of coffee. Not that I recall. That's odd. They usually notice everything. And the main entrance is the only way into the building for security reasons. That sounds dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There must be emergency exits.
You would think.
Not to mention the clearance needed to use the elevators. You trying to score a hot date. Always. I don't dip my pen in company ink, Lou. Does it count as company ink now that I'm unemployed? Ooh.
Nope.
Technically not, right?
Shoot your shot, King.
They raise an eyebrow at me. Last year's delivery guy would beg to differ. I know it sounds crazy, but there was something off about him. It's probably just one of the new hires. I haven't heard anything about new hires. Only new fires, as far as I'm concerned. Oh. Alex,
clever.
My boy.
Is he gonna get rid of that swell hoodie now because he doesn't work for them anymore?
Oh, maybe.
So fuck these guys.
Look, but he needs the hoodie. That way he has the primary colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. The color design in this is phenomenal for like no reason.
It's like they know what they're doing. Well, not
Facts.
at all.
Well, we are expanding. He looks kind of old to be new new here, and well, rich. He had a suitcase and everything. Alex,
What do you mean?
he had a suitcase. That doesn't mean he's rich.
Of course it does. Absolutely it does. You see someone walking around with a suitcase, you're like, God damn, I bet it's full of gold bricks.
I'm gonna start putting my deck boxes in a briefcase.
Could you imagine the flex? You roll up to a tournament, case on the table, click, click, open up, pull out, playmat, and deck boxes. Click, click, sets down at your side. You have to now. Josh, you have to.
You buy me a briefcase.
Patreon goal. Let's buy Josh a briefcase, fellas. Let's
What?
get it.
No.
Let's get it.
They lower their voice and put down their cup. What do you think, Brevard? I'll get it one day.
Are you sure?
One day more.
We're enjoying these people's heroes.
Yeah, exactly. Showed up to personally send you on your merry way. Their tone is sarcastic, but it still leaves me wondering. I'm not sure. Wait, you don't seriously think? I gotta go. Catch you later. Catch you at Hain?
At the Hain.
Hain?
Mm-hmm.
Hain. I'll keep a seat warm for you. Thanks. I turn for the exit. Lou is a swell dresser.
Mm-hmm.
They clean up nice.
Very, very powerful.
Right? Turn right and your destination will be on your right in 0.5 miles.
That says left.
Fuck you. I'm pretty far from civilization now. I mean, I'm nearing city limits, and nothing but farmland out here this way.
Nice.
There wasn't even any train or tram stops nearby either. I had to walk for 30 minutes just to get here. And for what? I don't see anything even remotely resembling a hero's hideout here, because you'd be able to tell right away.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cute little house.
This seems like a hero's hideout, actually.
A little bit.
Well, are we at Avengers Manor? Like Wayne's Manor, perhaps.
Wayne Manor, perhaps.
I don't know. This seems pretty unkept. Actually, that yard could use some work.
I mean, you know,
there's like dandelions and shit.
That's true. They are there, aren't they?
And just an ancient-looking house with an overgrown yard behind a rusty old gate. Actually, that's pretty high up on the potential hideout spot list.
Duh.
Yeah, see? Still, this is the address written on the ticket. I yank the gate out. The banshee, like, shriek, yes, of the old metal is painful. It shuts behind me. No turning back now. Walking down the cobblestone path leading up to the mansion, I pass statues that have all seen better days. They each depict canines in combat poses, some carrying weapons that have lost their edge. Did I? Yes, okay. Mm-hmm. Thought I double-clicked for a second and got all wild and shit.
You don't know how to control my mouse.
I don't. This thing be wild. It's like tiny. It's got a hidden compartment for snacks.
For a single M&M or Skittle.
Look, an emergency Skittle can take you a long way.
Oh my god.
Taste that rainbow.
What flavor would you hide in there?
Ooh.
What's the flavor
Purple.
of the grape?
Purple.
Okay. Also, that's a real mid choice.
What?
Sorry to say. It's not the worst flavor, but it's definitely the most mid flavor in the
How is that the
Skittles
most
arsenal.
mid flavor?
Because you got like the red, which is way better, the lemon, which is the best.
No. You see,
Yellow is the best.
So red, that one's mid because it's popular.
That's not what that means.
Yeah.
Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's mid or bad.
Why is purple mid? Because it has a rich flavor. It goes well.
Because it's the most mid flavor, Josh.
Grape is good.
It's good, but it's not better than any of the rest, except for green apple. That is
the worst.
In the trash.
That was the worst.
The worst crime in the world is changing out the lime for. See, if it was still lime, then grape would be the worst.
Oh my god, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. Grape is good.
I'm not saying it's not. It's just not the best one.
I think it's because I grew up with more grape flavored things. Because I feel like I find that there's more Japanese candies that have grape flavoring.
Yeah.
So like when I moved to America, it's like, where's all the grape?
We don't like that here.
So like Skittles still having grape kind of mattered a little bit to me.
Fair.
Like
that's fair. But it's still just...
And green being lime or green apple kind of always sucked. Because green in Japanese candies was almost always melon. And I fucking love melon candy.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't do melon flavor things here.
It's unfortunate. Because it's so good.
Except for like
melon flavor is so good. That's not even melon. That's watermelon. And I like watermelon. But it's not melon.
Yeah, I mean, I never... Well,
Shit just hits different.
So the most melon that I personally grew up with was cantaloupe. And I love cantaloupe.
Okay.
I love the shit out of cantaloupe.
It's like fine.
I will cut it in half, eat that bitch with a spoon all day long. Absolutely.
How bougie is the spoon? Is it one of those like perfectly circular, so you're getting like
basically an ice cream scoop?
Yeah, but you're basically scooping out like perfect spheres out of it.
I would love one of those. No, it's a big cereal spoon that I'm just diving in and taking big Like my mom used to have cantaloupe at the house all the time when I grew up.
Oh shit.
We had it all the time.
Okay.
I love cantaloupe. But that's the most melon flavoring I kind of grew up with. Truthfully, I don't like a lot of Japanese melon flavored candies and stuff. I don't care for it very much.
Scandalous.
I'm sorry. The truth does out. Come.
My melon soda. My melon candies.
You can keep it. Just like you can keep your mid-grape Skittles.
Oh my god. You're just.
I mean, it's like how the grape flavored Haichu is also kind of mid.
You're gonna say that like the strawberry one's the best.
It is.
You're so white. You're so white.
Hey, don't be mad just because I'm right.
You're not. All these flavors, and I choose to be salty.
Mango's also real good too.
It's fine. That one's mid. That one's always been mid to me.
I mean, it's mid, but it's like high mid. It's better than grape.
Oh my god.
Better than dragon fruit.
I miss the Japanese grape sodas because it would have grape pulp in it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you would like crack open a can of soda, and it would just have bits of grape floating around in it.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
It's so cool.
That sounds real pleasant.
You also like there was one brand I would get, and it was that, but it had apple. Like so, it would have like apple slivers in it.
Interesting.
Yeah, shit's cool. Shit's cool. These look even old. Look even older. These look older than the stuff I see at the museum. Maybe it's just my nerves, but I feel like they're watching me, judging me.
Judging me.
Right. I sure as hell hope this place isn't haunted. Oh. Okay.
Fun.
I reach the front door, which looks like something straight out of a historical drama. It's got no doorbell, just a big old pair of knockers.
Damn it, Alex, you stole my fucking joke. God damn it. I was gonna make that joke.
No sign of life inside, from what I can see through the windows. And no cars that I can see either. I knock on the door. I must be going insane. Complete silence. Did my GPS lead me astray? I knock again. This time I swear I can hear at least something inside, barely audible over the sound of the rain starting to trickle out of the sky behind me. I'm about to declare the mission a bust when, with a loud creak, the doors finally open, bathing me in warm light and bringing me face to face with the largest crow I've ever seen in my life.
There he is. The boy, the lad.
Oh my god, it's Milo.
Oh my god.
He's dressed in the, he's dressed to the nines. No, tens? Face of, what does that mean?
You've never heard the term dressed to the nines?
No.
It means he's just dressed up really fancy.
Why?
It's just what it means.
Where does that come from?
I don't know exactly, but it's a phrase that's been around for like ever.
Okay. No 10. A face and beak scratched and scarred. His face is framed rather nicely by a pair of glasses. I guess this is the butler now. The butler, yes. A very dashing butler who looks almost... how should I put it?
The phrase is
nerdy?
The phrase is said to be Scots in origin. The earliest written example of the phrase is from the 1917 Epistle to Ramsay by the Scottish poet William Hamilton. The bonny lines therein thou sent me, how to the nines they did content me. Yeah, so...
What do the nines refer to?
To the nines, it refers to... I don't really know. Maybe it's like Skyrim.
Stop.
The 9.
Someone tell me. Someone tell me what this means. What are the nines?
Dressed to the nines. I don't know. It just means dressed. Well. So in that original context, to the nines, I think more means just like a general good. Like like I'm feeling raised up. Typically in our Americanization of it, the phrase is dressed to the nines, meaning you are dressed up, you are looking very fancy.
I mean, I understand that's what it means, but like, what is it referring to?
I don't know, actually.
That's the weird part to
me.
Me.
What are the nines? You're saying like, what are the nines?
Who am I dressing for?
Why am I dressed to them?
Right?
What if I just want to dress for myself?
Right? His eyes drill into the very core of my being. I'm taller than most, but I actually have to look up at him slightly. I feel small next to him, insignificant, scared. I'd mention catching a glimpse of bulging muscles, but that's all I can see. Muscles. Guess household chores are good for something. Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
You don't want to give him a British butler accent?
I can't do accents.
He's supposed to be the Alfred.
I don't know how accents work.
Just try it.
I can't portray accents.
Why not?
I just could, change the tone.
I can just change the pitch of my voice.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I can't. A Russ?
A Roos accent.
A Roos?
Pronounce Roos. Roos is more... has to do with Norwegian, I think. Like the Roos.
Look, I don't know what that is. So this is the guy Donhound was talking about. Combined with his deep voice, it only makes him more imposing. Hi, I'm... Master already denotes to charities. Donates, not denotes. Donates.
Yeah.
I got. You weren't looking up, so you couldn't have helped me.
No, I super wasn't. I was reading about the Roos. I'm sorry.
I'm not here for donations. I got this. Master has no interest in essential oils or herbal supplements either. God, no. Look, I'm Alex Daruri. I got this ticket with an address on it telling me to come here. It's only now that I realize how stupid that sounds. Someone shoot me. Is the robber from yesterday still around? Give me the ticket.
It just says, give me ticket.
I don't care.
Give me ticket.
Wait, he bought it? I fish the ticket out of my pocket and pass it over. He scans the back of it with one eye, and the other remains strangely still. He gives me a once-over. We have been waiting for you.
Oh, look at that smile.
Yeah. He's
smiling now.
Yeah.
He looks so tired, though.
Same. There's a hint of warmth in his voice. Now that wasn't there before. If I wasn't still a nervous wreck, I'd say it was almost alluring. Almost, sir. Maybe it's the accent? You have? For quite some time, yes. He steps aside, holding the door open for me. Hurry, there is a storm coming. You don't gotta tell me twice. Right, don't want your place to smell like wet dog. Do not worry, I am used to it. I sidle past him.
Sidle.
He smells like citrus and pepper. I don't know if it's cologne or something he's been cooking. Definitely not a bad scent.
I like that bust.
Yeah, right?
Look at all those PS4 games. You can't fool me. I know what they are.
Yo, we got Omega Quintet. We got Oni-chan, Vara Z2 Chaos.
Absolutely. His turntable setup's a little bit pitiful looking with that single speaker next to it, but it might be a little bit better.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
I literally can't criticize.
Man, look at all these PS3 games.
What do you mean?
Exactly. The foyer is richly decorated, beautiful red. Yes?
And I feel like on the shelf on the right,
yeah,
you see like the big brown ones with the blue and the red and the yellow.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, those three.
These
I feel like those are the WoW expansions.
Wait, going from this way to this way?
No, from left you have...
I thought red was the fourth expansion. Cataclysm?
Yeah, you're right, because it would be Cataclysm on the left.
It would be
Lich King and then Burning Crusade.
I thought Burning Crusade was green.
That's like a yellow-green. Because Pandaria is like really, really yellow. Who knows? Maybe they're not even in order.
Maybe.
I think from what I can remember when they came in like the big like book. Because
yeah.
Ryan has them all. Did you ever know that Ryan was like neck deep into like WoW. Like
he seems like it.
He did WoW for a long time. He seems like it.
He's white enough.
He hasn't done it for a long time.
Yeah.
But he did WoW for so long.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. The foyer is richly decorated, beautiful red walls lined with dark wooden doors and bookcases that are all completely stacked like a library from a fantasy book. My eyes are drawn to the impressive bust of a canine sitting in an alcove on the far wall.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the statue outside, this one seems to have retained its original bronze color.
Cool.
But just like the statue outside, it stares right at me, its eyes following me no matter which direction I look at it from. I will fetch, master. Please wait here, and do not touch anything under any circumstance. I will be back shortly. Yes, sir. He turns away, and I can't help but notice his very defined features. He carries himself with elegance, especially for such a large man. He leaves through one of the doors. His footsteps echo. Okay, around the large room.
It is just a word that means something. It doesn't always have to be referencing.
Look. He's going to say we're only moving in circles at some point. He's going to say it.
Are you sure?
He's going to say it, and then he'll also say to the stars at some point.
Are you just projecting? Sounds like you're just projecting, Josh.
No, but it's funny when people do that.
No, it's hilarious. Absolutely it is. I agree.
Fit in the previous title in there, it's funny.
But they already had the freaking stained glass windows in reference. And I mean, I guess
it's pretty good.
I guess they referenced the Dastra twice. So
yeah.
It's fine. I mean, it was really good. I'm not knocking it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
What a reveal. Very good. That's the kind of church you'll want to go to, you know?
Oh my god. Just a bar inside. No more pew-pews.
Move on. Read the fucking thing. Jesus.
He leaves through one of the doors and his footsteps echo around the large room. Instantly, I feel compelled to explore. I know he literally just told me not to touch anything, but I'm gonna touch everything. But I've never been in a rich people house before, and there's just so much to see. I'm pretty sure I could spend a year in this place and not get bored. I scan the shelves, looking for anything that catches my eye.
That's some real Dalmatian energy he's got going on right now.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's true.
Are these comic books? They sure look like comic books. This one has the entire Stinger collection. Would they even notice if I snuck an issue home with me?
Oh my god, bro.
Focus, Alex. Don't touch anything. A minute passes, then another. The ticking clock's starting to get on my nerves. I try some of the doors, but they're all locked, even the one the butler went through. I was kind of looking forward to snooping. My eyes fall out of on the bust again. It's still staring at me with those empty bronze eyes, almost begging for me to investigate. Walking up to it, I catch a familiar scent. Ginger and lime, just like the Dawn Hound last night. While the rest of the ample bust is practically sparkling, there's a noticeable smudge handprint right on top of its forehead. I tilt my head. It's bothering me. I roll my sleeves over my hand and place it on top of the dog's head. Before I can even get to scrubbing, I hear a loud click. The bust gives way under my paw, head sinking a bit, like I just pressed a button. I'm about to step back when all of a sudden, he's
screaming.
Oh, the floor drops under me.
Hell yeah!
I try to stop myself, but I've built up too much momentum. The chute-like structure evens out into a slide, and I'm hurling down at maximum velocity. I keep screaming, but after a while, there's no air left in my lungs. And these have been the worst 24 hours of my entire life. By the time I hit a soft surface at the bottom, I'm all but traumatized. Eyes still shut tight. Wow. 3 minutes and 34 seconds. The voice is distant, but there's no mistaking it. That's the Dawn Hound.
I believe you owe me 20 euros, sir.
And the butler, too.
Oh.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway.
What? I push myself up, but my arms are still shaking, and I just end up collapsing on the padded.
There's no L.
Where's the L?
It's not there.
It was, though.
It's a different word.
Next, you're gonna tell me the next word doesn't start with a T. Don't answer that. It fixed itself. Leathery floor again. I can't believe what I see when I open my eyes. Ooh, he's got the logo.
Yeah, it's his business.
Look, shut up. It's funny. He's got what's this? What? Ooh.
Whoa.
Don't worry about that. What's this?
I can't tell.
Is this a comic book?
It's probably another stinger.
Yeah.
Seems to be his
just
favorite.
laid out flat. But okay, we'll end the part here. We accomplished 2 whole minutes of reading.
With this shocking revelation.
So yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's perfectly fine.
We'll see you around.